Hi everyone, Mary at Espresso Press Design. Thank you for visiting today, May 30th, 2025. I'm doing an extra little video this week. Tuesday I had a major problem with my video and I did not get it published until 11:30 at night because somehow it kept saying the file was corrupted and Comcast was working all that day. So I thought I better check this out so I'm not running into the same issue again on Tuesday. So after my screen going dark, my first mistake, I've never forgotten to erase a video, my card before and then having that happen and being there until 11:30 trying to figure out how to fix an error, corrupt file error. I thought I would lose my mind. But I'm going to do this little preview, flip through here for you of something I'm inspired by. But first I'm going to show my new products again. This is butterfly labels. A lot of specimen slide type labels, and this new one up today is Postal Collage Collection, Postal Label and Paper Collection. Has all kinds of stamps, 5 pages of labels, and 5 pages of collage type papers with postage stamp themes. And these are AI generated, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, but you know, it's not like you're not going to look at that and not think stamps and think flowers or something. So they're not perfect. AI doesn't do everything. So that's that. So I was inspired by Thrifty Day, and she had, I'm going to call it Kitsch cards, greeting cards, and hers were so cool. I think it's the last video she did, and she made 30 of these in 1 month using greeting cards, and I thought her style is so fun and happy, and sometimes, you know, I gravitate when someone has a style that's so unique to them and they do it so well. I appreciate it. And even though I think it's kind of cool whether it's my style or not, so I thought I have a ton and ton of greeting cards, and the closest ones that I have probably to what hers were like, I'm just calling them Kitsch, and I'm going to try to come up with some more greeting card journals using these particular cards. But you have to check hers out because mine are just similar. They're not exactly. Hers were like, I'm going to call them Kid Kitsch. So it's a little chunky because I stuffed it. So I took my greeting card and I basically did what she did, and I kind of wish I would have had something aside from the metal corners, but I did them anyway. She did hers with lace. I didn't have any thick enough lace. So this is medical tape that I stenciled on. and it's all junk. Every single thing in here I took out of my junk box. Found this feather floating around on the floor. I don't know where that came from, but probably flew out of my junk box, so I popped that in there. Wrapping paper, and I reinforced the wrapping paper with some tissue paper, embossed tissue paper. Junk page out of a poem book. Had these lying around forever. Had a little piece of this paper, and this just flips out. Flip, I didn't put anything in there yet. I only have one actual piece of ephemera because I started to think, why don't I just use everything I made out of greeting cards in here? So that's what I did. That's made from a greeting card. And then calendar, more wrapping paper. This was from our wedding. Bag, another greeting card I had 3 of. So I just cut it in half. And that's a little journal spot. And then my little signature tags, polka dots. You can't see that very close, but they're pink polka dots. And then another little greeting card I just cut to fit. Kept everything in there and thought it went well with the colors. And I would never probably send that greeting card, so might as well use it. Another little tag I had lying around forever, something else made from a greeting card. An Avon bag. More wrapping paper. The other part of that calendar. Another little flip, old construction paper. And here's the other half of that greeting card. And I just used both halves and just went with the entire theme. Another little set of greeting cards that I had. Not greeting cards, note cards. Had these lying around forever. So I tucked that in there. But this was tons of fun. Quick fun. Took no time at all to make. More wrapping paper, but that's a book. That's a book page. End. And more wrapping paper and another book page end. And another little envelope pocket I made. I thought the colors went well. And then I used one of these little paper clips that I made to put on planner. And they hang out the side there. Don't love the closure. And another little ribbon tab that I just hooked on the back, and that I stretched that out so it ended up not straight, but whatever. So these were quite a bit of fun, and then I just went with it. Thought this color ribbon matched nicely. Just did a little slide there, and you know how I feel about ribbon closures, but it kind of needs something because I stuffed it. So okay, that's that's it. And I think this, I mean, it took a while, mostly because I was mostly searching for the papers and the ephemera, but just to put together, it took virtually, I don't know, an hour maybe, 45 minutes. Took no time at all to put that little thing together, and I think when I counted hers, they had 15 pages, somewhere between 10 and 15 pages, but if you don't want it to be gator mouth, I'd probably go with 10 pages. And this is, the greeting card is actually glued onto a file folder, so it's a little more stable. And she also glued hers onto vintage file folders, so you might want to keep that in mind. Although some greeting cards are pretty thick, you might not need it. But that's how that was done, and it went together in no time, and that's a great resource for covers and just little journals you can just goof around in. So, okay everyone, wish me luck, and hope this isn't some kind of update your software thing. But I thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day and a great weekend. Bye.